Turns out that's... Remember way back when I said that Krakoa, kidnapped the X-Men? Remember all that way back when? Well, turns out that the team that Charles Xavier sent, the Wolverine, Nightcrawler, and Colossus team, wasn't the first team he sent out. It was the second. The first team was Charles Xavier's, prize student, Cyclops, and his long-lost brother, kid, Vulcan. Now, it was They tried to go, and there was a horrible accident. They all died except for Cyclops. Again, Cyclops survives, and Cyclops was horrified that he just witnessed his brother he never even really knew die. So Charles Xavier used his magical mind powers to, not magical, his mutant mind powers to wipe Cyclops' mind of that. And then all of a sudden, Vulcan comes back and is really pissed off, and rightfully so. So Charles, Cyclops, and the rest of the X-Men stop him, and Cyclops asks him what it was about, and Charles Xavier admits to what he did. And from that point on, Charles Xavier was not welcomed at was kicked out of the X-Men institution by Scott Summers. Says, "We don't want you here." Then Charles Xavier left the X-Men and created a new team of X-Men, or a new team of mutants with Dwayne, Havoc, Marvel Girl, Nightcrawler, Warpath, and Polaris, to kind of get trying to fix things with the GI Empire. However, it kind of sort of doesn't work out. They get captured by by Vulcan and Deathbird and taken to the Shi'ar Empire, and they were going to throw them to the Makar crystal at the Vulcan and Deathbird's wedding. Essentially what happens is this. Star Jumpers and Nightcrawler come in and save him. Lorna, makes sure that everything's alright. The Charles Xavier gets thrown into the crystal by accident, but survives. Vulcan and him are put on a ship with Nightcrawler and shot back to Earth. And essentially, Charles Xavier now has the ability to walk and his mutant powers. Now, remember the danger room I was telling you about in Beast's night class? Well, Charles Xavier, when he created the danger room, realized that he actually created an intelligent artificial intelligence that could essentially grow, learn, and, be a full person. However, he decided to keep it a secret so that he could essentially train his X-Men. Once the X-Men find out, they cut off all ties with him. Charles Xavier then joins the Illuminati of the Marvel Universe and has the Hulk sent off into space. And then the Hulk comes back and he's not happy. But once again, once the Hulk has seen what the X-Men had gone through, he leaves them alone. Now, during the Messiah complex, Charles Xavier wants to help out the X-Men, but due to the fact that none of them like him anymore, they tell him to go piss off. So Charles Xavier convinces Cable to go and do his dirty work for him, and takes this baby. Now, the baby turns out to be the mutant that will destroy that will cause Bishop's future, and Bishop is hunting him down. And Charles Xavier, at the very last moment, Bishop reveals this, and reveals that someone's going to kill Charles Xavier. Like, you know this if you know Marvel Comics. Well, what happens is this. Cable has a baby. Bishop is about to shoot Cable. Charles Xavier jumps in the way and gets shot in the head 3 times. And you would think that would have killed him. And in the comic, they mentioned that it killed him. However, after checking the Marvel Wikipedia, he survived. You don't get shot in the head 3 times and have a big gaping hole like this and live. You don't do it. Any case, so he survived. But his mind and his memory have been, damaged. But his mental powers have not. He's trying to rebuild himself, and he's still not trusted by the X-Men, essentially. And here's something else I didn't know about. I had to look at the Wikipedia. Apparently Wolverine has a son, and he has asked Charles Xavier to help him with it, getting him back from the Hellfire Club. In any case, as of right now, apparently Charles Xavier is pretty much a little drooly boy who has way too much power for his own good and is not liked by his students anymore. That's it for the X-Men. We're done. And please stay tuned for Apocalypse. This is Omki or Excalibur saying, take it easy, guys, and if it's easy, take it twice. Later.